kind of astro weather are we going to have? Is this going to be another one of these take me away, I want to go on vacation weeks? Is it going to be super easy breezy all the way through? A little mix? What have we got? Well, let's find out in the Empath Astro weather forecast. Let's go. Hello, I'm Rev. Dr. Ronda Del Boccio, and I do the Empath Astro weather each week. You get the full, longer report inside of Empath Haven, my community, and then I do a version of it here on YouTube, and I share a really abbreviated version on socials. So here's the thing, is when you are an empath or a highly sensitive person, you're going to find that you on some level are aware of and can feel the astrological influences from the planets and the moon and other astronomical bodies, like some of the asteroids and things like that. So, because it affects you, what I've discovered is now, once I've determined and was able to decode what they are, what they mean, etc., now I can share that with you. And so you can have the experience of, oh, that's why I was feeling that way. When the point is not to run and hide when things might be difficult, astrologically speaking, for us sensitives. However, it is the point of planning whatever you can. Certain times you're going to feel more foggy. Certain times you're going to feel completely in your flow and able to think and do things. So that's what it's all about. Therefore, for the week of May, hello, what month are we in? May 18th through the 24th. This is what we have. It's going to be, I would say, partly cloudy with periods of dense fog. That's how I will describe it. Sunday, the 17th, we began a long moon void, of course, that goes all the way through the rest of Sunday night and almost all of Monday into the evening. Well, what does that mean for sensitives? It means basically the moon is offline. The moon is what governs our emotions. And so it's a little bit like when the Wi-Fi isn't working. The Wi-Fi is offline, and it's all about the emotional stuff. That's what the moon governs. And so you may have that experience of like you just feel blah, not like sick or bad exactly, just blah or foggy. You may just feel like you can't rub two thoughts together and get a spark to save your life. Also, alternatively, you might also feel like you can get in a creative flow for things like painting, coloring, crochet, things that don't really require a lot of noodle work in your brain. So if it's things that you can paint, you can sew, you can do weaving or crochet or knitting or coloring or things of that nature, could go really well for you. But then things like future forecast planning, what is the next quarter of my business going to be? During the moon voids, your brain, it might be like, you want me to do what? You want me to plan? I don't think so. I don't think I can do that. No. So you just know that about those periods. So when you notice them coming up, as I tell you about them here in the forecast, you can be aware, hey, that's what's going on. Okay, I can handle this. And this is how I can maybe plan around it. Now, there are certain times when the various aspects are like, go for creative juices, and you'll have that. All right, so Sunday into Monday, the long moon void, you could be feeling foggy. You could also be able to do some of your creative stuff or do your mindless work on those times if you can. If you've got like, I just have to plow through and read these emails or do this, blah, 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 whatever little task, it's simple enough. You might be able to get through that a little bit better. And just no big thinky work. Tuesday, we have some nice positive aspects, and we get a break from this big, long moon void. I mean, frankly, the moon is void so much this week, I think it just should get a different internet provider because it's offline way too much. So Tuesday has some really good aspects to it. And Wednesday, I love that is because it's the first day of the Gemini season. It is the last month of spring starting Wednesday. So that's going to be kind of an uptick in feelings of being a little bit more chatty and communicative. Things being really quick. Gemini fires really fast. It's related with Mercury as its good buddy. So you're going to find some of that energy. So we've been in nice, grounded, and somewhat stubborn Taurus, and now we're getting into talkative, maybe too TMI talkative Gemini season. And it's always nice to have that change. Um, we do have a, a void in there. No, thank you very much, but it's there. Um, Thursday, we have some beautiful positive aspects. Should be a very nice day for creative projects, for getting things moving forward and getting some good momentum. And but we have a void that starts, and it's going to cover most of Friday, and it will touch a little bit into the wee hours of Saturday. But the weekend is, astrologically speaking, sunny and full of really good energies for creativity. And Sunday, particularly, if you want to do some planning for maybe the next quarter, the summer season or whatever, for your life, business, organization, etc., Sunday will be your day to do that. Now, if you are interested in this and similar things like it, and you're also an empath or sensitive person, you'll love what we do inside of Empath Haven. It's a community on Skool, and you will get some help not only with the astrology stuff, yes, of course, some of that, also some nervous system regulation, some little simple rituals that'll help you be more in your body as a sensitive person. Instead of trying to escape, you'll begin to discover how to decode the energies you're feeling so that you can feel more balanced. So check out the link for that, and I look forward to seeing you inside of Empath Haven, and come back next week for the Empath Astro weather. And as always, namaste, love.